Hey guys! Sorry for the wait and the confusion. Also now close your eyes because I am going to zoom in because we're going to be doing jewelry. So you're going to want to see it better. So close your eyes. It's going to be kind of wacky. Okay, that's going to have to work. All right. So I needed to do this one because, well, first of all, you guys asked for it, and second of all, because it's been a minute since I made jewelry from skins, and I've been stacking them up. Now, the skins, I'm just going to show you this. As you can see, it's in a square shape. That's because there was a canvas in the middle, and this is all the runoff from the canvas. I do it on this parchment paper, and then I just set this aside, and then I can use it later. So it's that simple. Yeah, a lot less waste. This particular skin here is the Artist Loft Premix paint, which is why it's so glossy. Right here, it looks like I got something else on it, probably resin or something. But this is from that black and white one that I did. Thought it'd be cool. Hey, hey, hey. So, anyways, hey everybody. Hey Dawn, hey Cher Bear, hey Tina, hey Judy, hey Veronica, hey Melissa. Welcome, welcome. Hey Barbara. So is everyone ready for Halloween? Don't worry, Beth, we literally just started. So you're all good. Everybody's all good. Me and my family, we have the simplest costume this year. I'll post some pictures tomorrow morning. We're kind of cheating. So, all right. Anyways, it's going to be interesting because I zoomed it in so we could do the jewelry, but now it's like trying to keep it in the frame. Oh, hey, Cindy. Not pre-recorded. Well, we'll take you as long as we can, Libby. All right, yeah. So trying to keep it in the frame is not as easy. Left, right, left, right. I always move it the wrong way. Yep. Okay. All right, on another note, yeah, I've been getting a lot of questions about the fires. Don't worry, guys. I am okay. It is extremely windy right now, though, so you'll hear a noise because it's my garage door. It sounds like someone's knocking. It's just the friggin' wind because it's super windy. But for now, we are completely out of danger's way. So, you know, fingers crossed that everything chills out, especially before tomorrow. So everybody, you know, in NorCal and SoCal, the whole state likes to burn. All right. So we're going to do a special giveaway tonight for any super chat or PayPal donations. I have one extra copy of the Paint Pouring Workshop, my new book. Of course, I zoomed in already, so can't really fit it in the frame, but you've probably seen it, I hope. And I will sign this. So this is international. Very exciting. Now, if you have the book already and you would rather get a Grunge Artist Apparel t-shirt, that's an option as well. Just came out with a new design today. That's pretty epic. It says motivated by creativity and coffee. So, yeah, if you donate anything via Super Chat or PayPal by the end of tonight, you'll be entered to win that, and the winner will be announced tomorrow. All right. So, Patricia, the different types of items do you make with the skins? I generally mostly make jewelry, but I also make bookmarks. I also make magnets, and then I have done a couple book covers. So there's a lot of options. All right, I'm going to show you kind of the most easy, basic way to start with to make something from the skins. And that is to take, generally there's kits here. You get a piece of glass and then you get a tray. some people call these bezels or different things. This is a glass piece, and this is a tray that it goes in. These go together. There's also like these, just a round one. These go together. Here's a little baby one. Okay. I get mine. Yep, I knew that was coming. I get mine from Craft Fantastic. Now, I don't work for these guys. And as a company, I don't know, I haven't really bonded with them, but I have been buying their jewelry making things for years, and they have such a great selection. I see them every year at Scrapbook Expo, and that's where I stock up, but you can get it on their website. I have not noticed these tarnishing. I've had these for many, many years, so can you find actual real silver pieces? Yeah, sure, absolutely. Hey, Serendipity Soul Acrylic Art, welcome. All right, so the easiest way generally to do this is you're going to take your glass, you're going to kind of move it over your skin and see what part looks good. I like that right there. I think it looks good. It's not really a good way to zoom you in anymore, but what I'll do is I'll glue it down and then I'll cut it out and then I'll show you it up close in a little bit. You can get pieces that are silver, gold, everything. Absolutely. And I mean actual silver gold. Yes. Do they have them at Craft Fantastic? I don't think so. But just, go to some jewelry stores. Michael's has some of these, probably also not real silver gold. You might have to go to a little more higher end store. Hobby Lobby has a larger selection. Yeah, also Amazon is good. Okay, so I like to use, this is a Fantastic Glaze and Glue, also from Craft Fantastic. You can use different things like the E6000 and whatnot. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this glue on here. And then I'm going to set it and press. And then make sure it's where I like it. And then I'm going to walk away. Well, I'm not going to literally walk away because we're doing a video. But I'm going to move it out of the way. And this, in case anyone missed it, this is the Artist Loft Ready Mixed Paint. So it's quite glossy. Very nice. This is another sample from the Artist Loft Ready Mixed Paint. And I put these on the parchment papers. I stack them up. And then I use them. Yeah. Yeah, Craft Fantastic is great. They just have such a wide variety. It's awesome. All right. So I'm putting this one aside. We'll do a different color scheme now. And I just let that dry for a bit and then I'm going to cut it out. So I'm just going to show you guys some of the different ones that I have here. This is also the Ready Mixed Paint. This skin, which I love, I did get, these are drips of resin on there. That's what those weird things are. But I love the lines. So I'm going to put a piece of glass on here so you can see how it looks with the lines. It's so pretty. I hope you guys can see that. Yeah. So I have a bunch. This was one of the tables I recently did. So I got a bunch of cool skins from that. So excited. All right, and I'm going to do the same thing with this. So I'm going to put some glass, some glue on my glass. You don't need too much. I'm going to put it on this section over here with lots and lots and lots of lines. There we go. Boom. You can also take a Q-tip and wipe away any excess glue. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of lazy and I generally don't. This paper that it's on is parchment paper. Okay, now I'm going to show you another technique. Yeah, parchment paper. Which is without the glass because, truth be told, I don't honestly always want a piece of glass in there. So for that, I'm going to just take the tray. I'm going to find a spot that I like. maybe here. And I'm gonna actually just use the tray and kind of press down. And that will, in theory, give me kind of an outline. I didn't really press down very good, probably because I have it on a whole stack here. I'm gonna move it out of the way for a second. Thank you, Share Bear. Yeah, you can also, you know what I'm gonna do? Where's my knife? My X-Acto knife. Hey, Louise. Yeah, these are not fresh. These are definitely all pretty cured. Okay. So I'm just gonna, I wasn't able to press down hard enough. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut out around it. Be careful. It doesn't take a lot to cut. Now what we're going to do with this is we're going to put this in here without the glass. Skins should not stick to parchment paper. Are you sure it's parchment paper and not wax paper? Because the skins will definitely stick to wax. All right, I'm just gently pulling this up. This is not a super thick skin. And it's giving me a hard time. Okay, scissors are coming out. All right, normally this is a lot less sloppy. Okay. All right, yeah, that didn't entirely work out to the best, but at this point, I'll just cut it. So with this, I'm gonna put it in the tray, and then I'm gonna cover it with resin. All right. So, gonna cut a little more. Get a little nervous on the live video. All right. Okay, good. So, that's nice. Can you guys hear the wind? Look at that. I'm going to come around so I can show you close up. I have never had it stick to the parchment paper. So, I do not know what to tell you about that. That's very odd. Okay. Ooh, okay. That, look how pretty that is, guys. Oh, shoot. There. Okay. Of course you can use a punch if you have one that's that size. I don't have one that's that size. All I have is the 1-inch circle punch, which is good for this size. Yeah. Also, if you have the glass piece that fits in the tray, you can cut around the glass piece, which is the best. Definitely better than cutting around the tray, because if you cut around the tray, it's going to be a little bit bigger. Okay, so we have that. It fits. It's beautiful. I'm going to peel it back out. I'm going to stick a little bit of glue under this. I'm just going to use that same Craft Fantastic glue. And I'm going to get a couple more pieces ready, and then we're going to mix up resin. All right. That, I am very excited about that. That's going to be super pretty. So I'm setting that aside. Okay, let's do a different color scheme. I'm going to move this. Okay, well, we've already done this. Now I have some of this, which is black, yellow, and green. It's a little hard to see, but right here it's super duper pretty. So I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. Let's see. Ooh, that looks pretty. All right, this one we'll do with the glass. And I will show you guys all of these close up at the end, I promise. So as a note, when your skins are very cured, they get a lot more brittle. They're not as flexible, so they can, okay, well, of course, this one's now defying me. But they'll break a lot easier. So just keep that in mind. I use the parchment paper from Walmart generally. It's 60 feet and it's the 14-inch, which I love. And it's like $2. It's totally worth it. Lasts me a long time. All right, I have this piece, which is a bit of a mess. Some pieces got stuck together. Sometimes it gets folded, you know. But look at this one. This one's all metallic. I think maybe. And this is another black and white one under here. Oh, Tina, we're going to do this one. We're going to do this one for Tina. This is pink and black. Yeah. All right. Maybe that metallic one too. Okay, I'm going to move these others out of the way. Oh. Okay. And for anyone that just tuned in a little bit later, we are doing a super chat and PayPal giveaway, and it is a copy of my book, The Paint Pouring Workshop, signed, international. Yep. So it's very exciting. Any super chat or PayPal donation tonight will get you entered for that. All right, so I think I'm going to do this in one of the ovals again. Let's see. I actually do have an oval glass. It's just painted, but I'll get it just to cut around. The book sells for about 20 bucks in the store. So this is, Sierra and I have been taking glass pieces and just dipping it in wet paint. So this is one of those. All right, so I'm just going to cut around this. Hopefully do a good job. This is the actual glass that fits into the tray. But I have more trays than I have glass sometimes. Okay. So there we go on that one. This is pink with there's blue metallic and everything. Really pretty. Hope you guys can see that. Yeah, so if you did already get a book, then you can also choose a Grunge Artist Apparel shirt. That's the other option. All right, what do you think? Should we do one more with this stuff? I'm kind of thinking yes. I wish I could kind of see how it's going to look, but I think this part with the blue and the pink will look good. I'm going to cut around this again. This one was from when Sierra was painting her pencils. Back to school special. It's amazing how I can even remember most of my acrylic skins and what project they were from. Yeah. All right. Ooh, maybe this one we put in the filigree thingy. Okay. That's pretty. What do you guys think? Should it go in this tray or this tray? I'll let you decide while I'm gluing this other one in. I like the filigree one. How much do I sell these charms for? I don't sell charms. Do you mean like so you want to make your own jewelry? Is that what you mean? Or you want to buy necklaces? Hey, Brooke. Yeah, I think the filigree. All right, so get these glued in. Just glue in that other pink one. Okay, so we have these ones to resin. And then the other ones to cut out. And just those are super easy. Yeah, they have earring kits. They've got bracelet kits. They've got all kinds of things. They've got all kinds of like charms and everything. They just really have it all. Plus they even have little images. I'll show you. That you can cut out and put into your jewelry. So like these are from Craft Fantastic. They sell these jewelry sheets or image sheets. And they're generally, they have all the jewelry pieces in these sizes. And they have all kinds of things. So these won't fade or anything when you put the glue and stuff on them. They're specially designed for this. You can also, of course, print out your own images. Okay. Oh man, this one's so pretty, guys. Okay. All right, so we've got these three guys. What did you just squeeze in there? Glue. This is Fantastic Glaze and Glue, also from Craft Fantastic. So, yep. All right, now on to resin. Yes, E6000 glue does definitely work. It just takes longer to dry. That takes like 24 hours to dry, so I generally like this stuff. Yeah. So Kimmy Sue, I sell these. I do sell necklaces and stuff on my my Etsy store. Usually around Christmas time more so than anything. But these bezels and stuff here, I'll just put the business card right here. Everything is from Craft Fantastic. Whoop, whoop. There we go. They are in Albuquerque, New Mexico. All right, resin. So the resin I'm using for this is ice resin. Get it at Michael's, get it at Hobby Lobby. Hey, Denise. Yep, diamond glaze. There's all kinds of things that work, guys. I don't understand your question, air pockets. I need a little more of a complete sentence. All right. So I like to use ice resin just because it comes in this handy dandy little bottle that's easy to squeeze out little amounts. You can use all kinds of things. I also like to use the UV resin. Same reason. It's easy to get out small amounts. And of course you can use any other resin, art resin, stone coat, countertops, everything. This stuff's just real easy to get a little bit. So you squeeze off the top, and it's got both parts right here, the resin and the hardener. You just squeeze out about how much you think you're going to need, and then put this back on. And that's literally all you got to do. Boom. It's ready to go for the next time. Kimmy, in the next couple weeks, I'll have some up. So then you just stir, stir, stir. I think I actually need to add a little more. I went a little too subtle. Okay. So it says mix thoroughly for 2 minutes. Let it rest for a few minutes to allow any bubbles to release. And then you put it in your jewelry. And it should dry within 8 to 12 hours and be fully cured within 3 days. And in terms of working time, it doesn't actually say on here, but if I remember correctly, it's generally about 15 minutes or so. Do you ever get air pockets in the jewelry? I do not. Haven't really had that issue. I mean, you're putting the glue in and you're putting it all the way down, and then you let it dry. I think maybe if you don't let it dry, like I probably should have let these dry even a little longer, but how much do you charge for your necklaces? It really depends. Sometimes $15, sometimes 25 or 30. It really depends. I do a lot of mixed media, so I'll show you guys. Here's one for example. And a lot of times I'll put different like images and all kinds of stuff in there. So it really depends. I'm just making sure the phone is not buffering. Yeah. Yeah, this resin is super easy. So I'm just going to mix it a little more. And you don't have to torch this, is the other good thing. As long as you let it sit, the air bubbles just come out itself. Once again, I found out about this stuff at Scrapbook Expo. I don't work for Scrapbook Expo either. I also don't work for Michaels or Hobby Lobby. But anyways, I love Scrapbook Expo so much because you get to actually try the supplies and you get to actually see them in person. All right, so we're going to let that sit for a few minutes. This resin is ice resin. So you get it at Michaels, Hobby Lobby, etc. Hey, Jules. And yes, you could absolutely use UV resin. All right, while that's just sitting for a minute, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the ones out of the skins that I had glued them down before. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to finish these guys off. Now, I will say as a note, it is best, I think, for any glue that you use, if you let it sit there and cure for like a day, like this, like you don't do anything else to it, just let it cure before attaching it into something. I think that is best. We're going to violate that rule today because we're doing a live video. But in general, I think that's best. Why use UV? Because it's a tiny container and it's super easy to use. That's why UV. And it cures in minutes. Whereas this stuff will cure by tomorrow. So those are some of the reasons to use UV. I'm sure other people have other reasons. All right, cutting the hearts out of the black and white. This one's not as easy to cut around. This glue from Craft Fantastic also is a water-based glue. So I will just tell you something. If you glue down your piece to a photograph or something and you don't like it, you can just soak it in water and whatever you glued it to will come right off. Now, of course, that also means do not take your necklace in the shower with you because that won't work out. I have one more to cut out. You just want to buy a Michael's store. Understood. Life goals. Yeah, if you guys want, after we're done putting these together, I will show you some of the other pieces from Craft Fantastic. I also get my chains from them. Oh my gosh. I have to really just show you. You guys see this? I just noticed something. Oh my gosh, my computer's on such a lag. Okay. I was cutting it out and I flipped it over. Look how amazing the back is. That is crazy. So I'm going to use that for some other projects later. That's awesome. Sometimes the back is better than the front. Okay, good. Our resin should be ready now. All right, we've got these little projects. I'm going to refresh my computer real quick because this lag is killing me. And now I broke it. Okay. Yeah, isn't the back of that one so cool? All right, so we're going to take this. Now, here's the thing is this part does cause this to go down. So I'll usually put something. In this case, we'll go ahead and put the business card. This one doesn't need it, but I'll put something under the end just to have it a little more level. I'm not super worried about it, but. Okay. Little tiny bits of resin. And as with most resins, this stuff is self-leveling. And it also kind of does that dome effect. So you just got to put it in your piece. Make sure it covers the whole thing. And then that's it. It does the rest itself. And I suppose you could torch it. Just kind of one of the perks of this resin being that you don't need to. Okay, there's piece number 1. All right, just about done. Precision. Okay. Beautiful. I even have some resin left. All right. The paints, is it a kind of pour paint mix? I think I missed a question. These, this is actually regular acrylic paint. These are acrylic skins with, yeah, my usual pour paint mix. Okay, I'm gonna move these aside, making sure they stay sort of level. I don't stress about it too much. And now we're gonna do these guys. These little guys. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Okay. All right, so this goes with that. That goes with that. And I need your votes. Silver or gold for this little one? I have one of each. Oh, you know what? Actually, I also have this one. So we'll do that. Okay. Now you can absolutely use glue here. When you fill with resin, you can add a glitter or embellishments. Absolutely. Totally. Just like this one. I'll show you a few more actually. Let's see. So like this one has glitter and a little metal piece in it. This one I kind of made into a bit of a mess, but it has actually cloth on the back and then a metal piece. All kinds of stuff. All right, so another cool thing Craft Fantastic has are these glue dots. Super, super duper simple. Okay, so on the bigger ones, although I probably don't need to, I like to use 2. You just peel them off. It's basically like a double-sided sticky tape kind of thing. Get these from Craft Fantastic too. At the Scrapbook Expo, they actually sell like this whole kit, which comes with the glue and the dots and everything. I'm going to peel this one out first. You put it down, then you peel it back off. And in theory, that is easy. Maybe not when you're super tired. It's just because I'm doing this on a live video. I can't even imagine how the girls that do all the demos don't mess it all up. Okay, I'm going to put two glue dots in here because why not? I like to be extra sure that it's going to stay. Okay, good. Now I'm going to put my thingy in. And boom, it is done. That is complete. I bought these little hearts because Sierra loves them. Move the pieces over. Which direction? Like in the frame or out of the frame? I assume you mean in the frame. Yeah, YouTube is pretty laggy for me. All right, so that one's complete. Let's go ahead and we'll do these guys. For these little ones, obviously, you only need one little dot. You can't even fit two in there if you want. Okay, for this bigger one, I'll probably use two again just for fun. I'll go ahead and do this one first. Do you use the metal heart as a mold? Like, I don't get the question. Oh, hey, is El Spicy in the house? Hey, Christina. Sometimes I'm not sure if I'm just being slow or if it's how the question is worded. Okay. So on this one, and of course, oh my gosh, before you put your piece in there, make sure you take a look at what direction you want it to go. I don't want it to go up and down. I think like this, it kind of looks like an ocean. So I'm going to put it in there. Because once it's in, it's not, I mean, you can definitely get it out, but not without ruining it, probably. Yeah. Okay, good. Now we'll do our babies. Get out. I have also had these glue dots for literally like 4 years, 5 years. So they do last a long time as well. Okay. This little guy. I think this one goes with this. But now that I'm looking at it, it's actually a little big. I don't actually think that goes with that. My bad. I think that goes with a different jewelry set. Okay. Ooh, this one looks like a forest. Okay. Good. Now that I'm done bumbling around, I will show you, I'll show you these guys close up. And here's, oh, I don't need this one. Here's the resin ones. The air bubbles are still coming out in these guys. Oh, this one needs a little more resin. So you will see those in there a little bit. Okay, and hopefully this doesn't get all blurry, but I'm going to take the phone down to do a close-up. I think that's easiest. And to do that also, I am going to zoom out. Okay, here we go. Whoop. All right, camera shaking. Okay. All right. Here is one of the ones with the glass. Here's another one with the glass. See how it kind of, to me, it looks a little bit like a forest, like that black and yellow is the ground. It's a little hard to tell because of the glare. Here is the black and white heart. I friggin' love this. And then here are the 3 resin ones. This one's all metallic. There we go. Super pretty. Oh, hey, Double Rider Man. All right, guys, I have one more thing I wanted to do on this video. It has nothing whatsoever to do with jewelry. So, let me know what you guys think. I have this vase. This is the first neon one that I did. Remember, it came out super dark. It does glow in the dark, however, which is super cool. I am thinking I'm going to add, I know I'm going to add a sugar skull to this. It's going to be a gift for a friend. And I was thinking about doing it on this video. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see that? Or are you not particularly interested? I figured tomorrow is Halloween. This is as good of a video as any to do it on. Plus, I've been procrastinating on doing this for a long time. And I meant to give this to my friend like a year ago. Yes. Okay, we have one yes. Couple yeses. Okay. Yes, of course. So the other thing is I'm trying to think of how to do it where you guys can see it. Because I've got to kind of angle it towards me. Okay. And for this, I am going to use the Folk Art Enamel Paint, which is for glass. I don't actually need that for this because I am going to be sealing it with resin, but we're going to do it anyways. Because it's what I'm used to. A little goes a long way with this stuff. And it's been a minute since I painted a sugar skull. So let's just hope for the best. All right. I think we're gonna go gold. Sugar skulls are nice and colorful. And of course we need the black. All right, and some blue. So if any of you have not used enamel paint before, it's what I use to paint wine glasses and everything. It is designed for glass, and generally you paint it on the glass and then you seal it by baking it. And then you can wash it. Thank you, Christina. You're amazing. And then you can wash it and everything. There are even glass paint markers that you can use to write. I think, yeah, Arteza sells these guys. They're metallic. Oh, come on. Focus. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. Anyways, they're metallic markers that are also good for glass. Okay, here goes nothing. I'm going to paint from over here so you guys can see. And then if you stick around, maybe we'll show you how it glows in the dark. Okay. It has been a long time since I painted a sugar skull. I feel the need to keep repeating that. Just in case I totally mess it up. At least I have a disclaimer. I have a friend who works at a Mexican restaurant, and she is just so cool. And I feel like I owe her like 100 gifts. So I've been wanting to do a sugar skull vase for her for a while. And just haven't gotten around to it. So I figured kind of forcing myself to do it on the live video might help. And tomorrow is Halloween. All right, guys, let's hear it. What is everybody's costume? I need to know. I am going to be a unicorn cat. I actually totally cheated on my costume this year. If you go to Michael's, you'll see what I mean. I totally got some of those big masks from Michael's. They have the ones that were like the pugs and the shark and the llama. So Sierra's the llama, Johnny's a pug, and I am a unicorn cat. Okay. Just kind of trying to decide how big to go. You're going as your own person? All right. I just want to say this takes some skills doing this around a tripod. Oh, thank you, Denise. And we're going pretty simple here, guys, just in case anyone was wondering. Also, another disclaimer. This guy has a big jaw. It's Casper. A housewife in a unicorn onesie, eh? Yeah, I definitely kind of overdid it on his chin. That's okay. It happens. So much pressure. Alrighty. Let's get to the fun stuff. I'm gonna go with some purple. Yeah, more area to decorate, exactly. And I will be resining this, so I will probably also affix some little jewels and stuff on here. Okay, let's see. Don't worry. Layers, guys, layers. Yes, PayPal donation works as well. And I'm definitely going to go on the area around here also. Put some little flowers around here too. Aw, thank you, Lynn. You guys are the best. Yeah, I went a little crazy on my Halloween paintings this year. I didn't realize that I had so many Halloween themed ideas until I started doing them. Plus, I apparently am addicted to glow in the dark. Under pressure. Ding, 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 ding. Under pressure and painting at a very odd angle. Both make for an interesting painting. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about this sugar skull guy. His chin is so big. So big. This will be a flower in the end, trust me. Okay, let's see. Let's give him some kind of cheekbone lines. Doo-doo-doo. All right. Whoa. Let's get some gold in there. It's been so long since I've done one of these. I'm just kind of blanking on what I usually do here. Let's see. We're gonna do some dots. Dots make everything better, I think. All right. I will definitely be adding more to this after you guys are gone. Less pressure. Do you guys want to see what this looks like in the dark? It looks also, this could be like a really killer candle holder is the other awesome thing. All right. I think I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'm going to come back to it later. But it's coming along, right? It's getting there. It's getting there. I got to work on that shape a bit more. But it'll get there. All right, I'm going to turn on the black light. And then I'm going to actually put the black light in there so you guys can also see kind of what that looks like because it's pretty epic. Let's see. I think this thing's plugged in. Yep. All right. Let's see the lights. Lights, camera, action. All right, here's where I trip over things. Okay. All right, so this is not really thick paint on the outside. So let me wait for my computer to catch up so you guys can see this. It looks just amazeballs with a light in it. I don't know how the skull looks. That's very interesting. Looks better in the dark. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna come around to the other side. Stay. Good base. All right, don't trip. Don't trip. Don't trip. Don't trip. I can't see because because it's dark. But I can't see on the computer because my computer is on such a lag. I've got to go look in the phone to see if you guys can even see this. I'm pretty sure you can. But I'm going to attempt to not kill myself in the process. There we go. Okay. Wouldn't that look super cool as a lamp, guys? So anyways, that's if you put a light in it. But otherwise, it just glows in the dark as well. But I think if you put a light in it, so friggin' cool. Woo! Okay. All right. Good. Did not kill myself. Didn't trip over anything. Now I'm going to make my way back to find the lights. 1 second. The obstacle course in here. Okay, lights are going on. Close your eyes. Okay. So there we go. I think my friend is going to love this. I hope. I'm sure she will. All right. The light to safety. Ooh, black light firefly lights. That sounds so cool. Yeah, it will glow. You just can't see it very well in the camera. It will glow by itself without a black light because there is actual glow in the dark paint in there. There's also UV paint, but there's glow in the dark. So there's both. I know, right? I need some clap-on lights. Okay, guys. So thank you so much to everyone that contributed. And just final reminder, anyone that contributes via PayPal or Super Chat tonight, you'll be entered to win a signed copy of my book, The Paint Pouring Workshop. This is international. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. And then if you already got your book and you, for some weird reason, don't want another one, like as a gift, you can also pick a Grunge Artist Apparel shirt as well. So, no worries. PayPal is just as good. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I promise to stay safe and keep the fires away. And I hope everyone has an amazing Halloween. I want to see all your costumes tomorrow. Post them on my Facebook page. Post them on my wall. I want to see. I'll post our family costume tomorrow morning. I saw one quick question here. Patricia, yes, I started with a clear base. And have a good night. Bye.